everyone and welcome. I'm so excited for this video. I am currently redoing my whole entire porch decor and we're doing the buffalo plaid. I'm obsessed with it this year. I wanted to do it last year, but I didn't get around to it, so this year it is happening. I did a video last week with some other buffalo plaid DIYs if you guys want to check those out. As you can see, I've got some in my hut. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 different porch decor ideas. Very budget friendly. They're not all from Dollar Tree, but they will not break the bank. But before we get into this video, I am so excited. If you guys saw my video back in August, I partnered with Louisa. It is a jewelry company based out of New York, and they have got the cutest stuff. So I'm currently wearing one of their necklaces right now. They just sent this to me. They are going to be running a really awesome Black Friday sale. So I will have all of their info, everything linked down in the description box. You guys should totally go check it out. They're super affordable. There's kind of something for everybody. They've got gold, they've got silver, they've got earrings, bracelets. I'm personally obsessed with their necklaces. The last one that they sent me, it was a birthstone necklace for August, and I wear that thing every day. I just took it off the other day when I got this one, and I've been obsessed with this one. So I'm just gonna go through and kind of show you guys what they sent me. They sent me 3 different pieces, and I just want to show you how cute these are. If you guys are not interested, go ahead and fast forward to the DIYs, but I just thought these would be so cute to share with you guys. They'd be great Christmas presents for anyone, really. So I just love how dainty they are. They're so cute. The cool thing about this company is the products are made from recycled items. So they're trying to help out the environment, and they're really great quality products. Another really cool thing with their necklaces is they like to layer them. So a lot of the sets that you can buy are like 2 or 3 layered necklaces. Like they're all separate, but they all come together. So you know what I got? Let me show you guys another one that I got, and I might actually try it on with this just to see how it looks, because I love layering these necklaces. They're so cute. So they come in this cute little jewelry bag here. It says Louisa. Come on these little cards like this, and then the necklace chain is in the little back here. But this one is so cute. It says Mama. I don't know if you guys can see that because of the light, but I might actually try this one on and see what it looks like with this one. Just so pretty. And even the back, like the chain part, look at that. It's a little heart right here. And then it's got like, well, this one has, you can, oh no, 3. Yeah, they're all pretty much like that. So you can adjust it. There's like 3 different spots that you can attach it. So if you want to make it longer, shorter, I might try this one on the shortest one. Okay, there we go. Oh, that looks cute. Oh, that's super cute. I just love, like, they're so super dainty and they look cute layered because they're not like super thick or gaudy or anything. Oh, that looks super cute. I like that one. Okay, so this last piece is super special to me. I saw it and I was like, I have to have that. So I have this ring. This was my grandma's ring. This black ring right here. I don't know what that is called. It's not real, I don't believe, because I think it's from Avon. She loved Avon jewelry, but this ring reminded me of this necklace, and I was like, I have to have this. So this is the next piece right here. You guys can kind of see it's black on this side, and then you flip it over and it's got that little design right there. So this one's really cool because it's reversible. But this part right here reminded me so much of my grandma's ring. And I just thought that that would be so cool. Her fingers were so teeny tiny that this doesn't even really fit any of my fingers. But I just thought that was super special, and the way that they matched. And I just thought like wearing this would just remind me of my grandma, and I thought that that would be so cool. So that is my 3 jewelry pieces that I got from them. Thank you guys so much for partnering with me again and sending me some jewelry. I absolutely love them, and I get compliments on them all the time. You guys should totally check them out. Like I said, they're having their Black Friday sale soon, so check them out in the description box. And all right, let's get into these DIYs, shall we? All right, for this first one, you're going to need some little ornaments from Dollar Tree. This came with 12 in a pack, and I got 2 of them, and then these little lights. So this is a very small little 20 light set. I believe it's 5 feet. And then some of this buffalo plaid ribbon. I used this pretty much throughout the whole video. So I actually picked mine up at Hobby Lobby. It was $9.99, but it was half off. So it's a pretty good price. So the first thing I'm doing is cutting the tops off of these little ornaments. Because we are going to stick the lights in there. So I'm using these little wire cutters and just removing the top, and then you're going to kind of try to carefully cut a hole in the top without cracking it. They are pretty, I mean, not super fragile, but they're plastic, but just carefully cut a little hole as big as you need to like fit the little light in there. And then once you get the hole big enough, you can go ahead and stick the little light in there and then glue it. So I will say, I wouldn't, these are from Dollar Tree, so I wouldn't leave these unattended for too long. They get hot, but they're not too hot, but just to be on the safe side, I don't know, I thought these were just a cute little, like you'll see, it's kind of like a little garland that lights up. But yeah, just beware because it is from Dollar Tree and you just never know with some of those products. So I'm just going to go back and forth and do one white one, one gold one. I wasn't too happy that the gold ones, you couldn't see the light shining through. You could only see with the white ones, but I think it looks cute in the end. So next I'm going to take some of this buffalo plaid ribbon and I'm going to cut it in small strips. So I'm going to take, like, that's 2.5 inches thick. So I'm going to cut it into 4 different little pieces, and then we're just going to tie bows around each little ornament. So it's kind of like, it's going to cover like the top part of the ornament. Next, we are going to make some of those little light up Christmas presents. I have been wanting to make these for so long, and I for some reason I didn't make them last year, so now is the year. I've seen people make them many different ways. I was originally going to use wood, just wood pieces. You can use wood dowels from Dollar Tree, which I will do next. But my husband had the great idea of using PVC pipes, and I was like, that's brilliant. I don't have to glue anything. So he had some extra piping lying around, so he went ahead and cut these up for me in, I believe they are about 8 inches. So I'm going to be covering it with a table runner from Dollar Tree, so I knew that it couldn't be any bigger than 12 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these into the fittings, and then I will show you how I cover it with the little table runner. So I'm laying out the table runner and just gluing it on the edges of the little PVC connectors, and I'm just going to kind of roll it over and just glue on every little PVC connector so that it'll stay in place. And then once you get like the 3 sides, no, I think I did all 4 sides. But yeah, you're just going to want to continue doing this until it's all completely glued down. I am going to end up cutting that tip off on the edge of the table runner, so because I don't really need that part. And then once I got all 4 sides wrapped, I went ahead and cut off the excess, and I'm going to actually leave the bottom empty. So because I'm going to put the lights in there, so you don't need to put any fabric on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and then glue the remaining fabric on the top. Next, I'm taking some more of that ribbon and I'm going to go ahead and glue it to the bottom and then wrap it around, and we're just going to make it look like ribbon on a present. So you're going to do this for this side, and then I'm going to flip it over and then do the other side as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and make a little bow for the top of the present, and I have no clue really what I'm doing. I tried to watch a couple tutorials on it, but I don't know. So I'm just kind of taking the ribbon and going back and forth, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the center and just kind of tie it together with some wire, and then we're going to slap that bad boy on top of the present and just make it look pretty. The cool thing about this wired ribbon is that you can kind of like mold it and make it look however you want. So in the end, it ends up looking okay, but yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to make a little miniature version of one. So the red one has a little friend. So I am using these wood dowels from Dollar Tree, and you just need 12 of them. And I'm just going to go ahead and make 2 squares and then attach them. Now I'm taking that drop cloth that I used in my last video. If you guys missed those DIYs, I will link those for you. This drop cloth has come in so handy. My husband gave it to me, and I have been able to do so many projects with this. So I am just measuring it out, and I'm going to cover this little box with this drop cloth. And I did make sure that you could see the lights through it because I wanted to make sure that it was lit up and that you could see through it, and you can. So I'm just measuring and then cutting this to size, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue it just exactly how I did the red present. And now I'm taking that same ribbon, and we're going to do the same exact thing as we did for the big one and make another little bow. Alright, for this next one, we are going to make some little buffalo plaid pillows. So these are going to be for outside, and I would not recommend using these indoors because, well, I use spray paint and it just makes it, they're pretty stinky. So I'm thankful that these are just going to be outside. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of getting an idea of how big I want the pillows to be. So I'm just measuring. I'm going to make 2. One's going to be kind of more of a square, and then the other one's going to kind of be rectangular. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure these and cut these out to size. Now that I have them cut out, I'm taking them outside and I'm going to spray paint these white. Well, actually, no. I only needed to do one of them white. The other one I should have done red, but you guys are going to see I have some major issues with this little project. So I got the idea from Megan over at Glue Guns and Roses. If you guys have not seen her channel, you need to. She did this awesome one with a bunch of Dollar Tree DIYs, and she did a buffalo plaid mat, and it turned out so cute. So this is who I got the idea from, and I literally had to rewatch her video like 18 times just to make sure that I was doing this right. So what I'm doing, if I feel like I'm not going to explain this as well as her, so you guys should definitely go check out her video just because hers makes a little more sense. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking some painter's tape and I'm going to start taping off this pillow so that I can spray paint it, and it's going to be the buffalo plaid. So what you do is you're basically going to cover the entire pillow with the painter's tape, but then you're going to remove every other one. So it's going to be like super even. You'll see in the end how it turns out awesome, but I know I'm going to not explain this properly. All right, so now that it's taped off, I took it outside, so I already did the white. Now I'm taking a gray color, and we're doing, this is the first coat. So like she explained it, there's 3 different colors. So color 1 is the white, color 2 is the gray, and then color 3 is black. So I'm going in with that color number 2 and doing the first set of little stripes. And then you're going to go ahead and remove those, and then you're going to take more tape and do the same exact thing but going the other direction. And then after you get that all taped, you're going to go back in with that same gray color and you're going to do another coat. And now you're going to take the tape going the other way again, and you're going to go over the lightest stripes. So from my video angle, you can't really see. That's why you need to go check out Megan's video because she explains it so much better. But you're going to tape it over the light pieces, and then you're going to go ahead and spray paint it with the black. And then once you remove all the tape, it will all make sense. So I ended up doing the same process with red, gray, and black as well. So see, these turned out so cute. They took me a lot longer than I'm sure it took her because I had no clue what I was doing. But now I'm going to go ahead and fold these over inside out, and I'm going to go to my sewing machine and sew them. You can absolutely use a hot glue gun if you would like, but I figured I've got my sewing machine out, I might as well just stitch them. And I'm going to leave a little hole in the bottom so we can stuff it. All right, now that it's all stitched, we're going to go ahead and turn it right side out, and then I'm going to stuff it. So what I'm using for stuffing, I went to Goodwill a couple years ago. I made, what did I make? A fall pillow, I think. And I found this big pillow. It's like one of those pillows that you put on your bed that you can kind of lean back against, like that almost has like little arms. And I've been using that for stuffing. I've made so many pillows using that. So I highly recommend going to Goodwill and buying an old pillow. It's cheaper than buying the polyfill stuff like from Hobby Lobby or whatnot. So yeah, once you get that all right side out, I'm going to go ahead and stuff it, and then we are going to just glue the hole with my hot glue gun. I'm not going to stitch it again, I'm just going to glue it. For this next one, I'm taking this old lantern that I have. I made this out of Dollar Tree picture frames. So I took 5 frames, 4 of them I glued together, and then for the top part, I took one of the frames apart and used the wood for the top part of the lantern. So what I'm doing is just painting this thing black. If you guys haven't noticed, my theme is kind of the buffalo plaid, so I'm sticking with red, black, and white colors for my Christmas porch. So yeah, you're just going to cover this entire thing with black paint, and then I'm going to go through and scrape off any paint that I got on the glass, and then go ahead and wash the glasses. They're pretty dusty. And then for a little finishing touch, I'm just taking more of that plaid ribbon that I'm using for everything this year. I just love that pattern. So I'm just tying a cute little bow, and that is it for this one. I am also going to put in some little LED candles that I found on Amazon. They're going to have a little remote so I can just turn them on from inside the house. I will also link the candles down below in the description box if you guys are interested in some of those as well. All right, for this last one, we are going to make a cute little sign for your porch. So I'm taking this plywood my husband had. It's very thin plywood, so we went ahead and took some smaller pieces of wood and kind of he made like a little frame for it, just to kind of make it a little more sturdy because it was kind of flimsy. So you can go to your local hardware store and have a piece of wood cut for you. He had this wood in his truck because he's a contractor, so he's always got random items, you know, lying around the house. So I went ahead and had him cut it. It is 12 inches by 60 inches, I want to say. I wanted it to be about 55 feet, so I believe that's how big he made it. So now I'm just taking some of my white acrylic paint, and I was running super low on this paint, so I was literally squeezing it out of these 2 little bottles. So once I got the first coat on, I went ahead and wet my little sponge brush, and then I tried to kind of go over it again just to kind of make it spread as much as possible because I didn't want to run to the store and buy more paint. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of measure a little spot where I want to make a little ribbon. So I'm using that same buffalo plaid ribbon, and I'm just marking it where I want it, and then we are going to start lining up the letters. So these stencils are from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to kind of space them out so that they go all the way down the sign, and then I'm going to stencil them with some black paint, and then we're going to go ahead and add some cute little snowflakes later. So I'm taking that same little brush that I used it doesn't have a lot of paint left over on it, but I'm just going to go ahead and go along the outside of the sign just to kind of make it look a little bit distressed. And then I am going to go through and kind of make some marks on the whole sign. I don't want it to be too noticeable, but I just kind of wanted a couple little markings on it just to distress it. Now I'm going in with these cute little stencils from Dollar Tree. I picked these up last year, and I'm just going to stencil some snowflakes going on down the whole entire sign. These little stencils were such a good find. I have not seen them this year yet. Hopefully they have them. Maybe I just missed them, but this was such a good little find. And it also came with another one that said "Let It Snow." So if you can find these, that is such a good deal for $1. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know, as always, down in the comments, what was your favorite? Which one did you guys like the best? I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!